Live. It is August 19th, 2021 at 12:20. It is Thursday, everybody. I do a quick pan of the site here. Booper, hello. Starting a little bit earlier. I have the live stream planned for 10 minutes from now, so just getting started. I'll pan to the left here. You see the GSE tanks all the way on the left. People are getting back from lunch. They just had a lunch, everybody here. I'll pan up the tower. Alwan, Zertonics, Barry, everybody, Tom Tick. Let's get started. Just did a quick pan up the tower there. And I'll show to the right here. I'll show the Starship. Starship's still there. People are just getting off lunch. Another 10 minutes of lunch here. And that is the Starship over there. I got a lot of close-ups of them placing the Starship up there, but I wasn't sure if it'd be okay or appropriate to post them. A lot of them have people in it, and you can see their faces. So that's the Starship. Is anyone working on the tower? Or Daniel, how you doing, Daniel? I'm gonna see if I can salvage some of that footage. Barry, yes, Barry, that is truth. And I'm glad to be talking with the best audience in the world also. Today, this is another best live streaming moment here with the best live streamer. Hello from the Congo, LG. Oh, good on you, LG. I know it's not easy to be online over in the Congo. Ernest, Oscar. Okay, Cameron County road closures. Thank you, Nightbot. So tomorrow, Friday, there's no road closure, and also this coming Tuesday, the 24th, that road closure's been canceled. So no, sorry. That the way the road closures show up, today's and Friday's road closures are canceled. The way they show up on the screen is a little funny. So the next road closures are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week from 5 to 11 p.m. Well, I'm back online. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week, the same time. So we're gonna have a steady. That's my schedule for next week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is gonna be 5 to 11. I will definitely be on here on site next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, Alwan, there's no idea when the first orbital launch is going to be. There's a lot of good hopes, but in reality, practically, they're waiting on the FAA, and there's no telling when that's going to happen. There could be a lot of good hopes, but good hopes don't go too far when it comes to the FAA and other stuff. So we'll see. Elon had said in the Tim Dodd interview that they don't need to stack the catch arm there on the left before the first flight. So they don't need the catch arm for the first flight because they're just gonna drop it in the water. They're gonna drop the booster in the Gulf, and the Starship's gonna go over to Hawaii. So they don't need to catch anything on the first round. So, and they don't need any doors on the Starship either. So they're not putting any doors on it. That's what Elon said in the Tim Dodd interview. All right. Let's see, what else can I say? That's about it. You can see they did a bunch of work. Just continue the work they've been doing on the catch arm there. I once said, okay, Nightbot, Barry says, And MacMen said, yeah, I think they were going to use some of the cranes here to do the lifting. I don't think they need a catch arm. Yeah. Hey Gary, good morning. Leah, good morning. Let me adjust the tripod here. Just a minute. Hey Toyota. Greg. Alwan, I would, yes. I've been to Hawaii. I used to live in Hawaii for 1.5 years, so I like Hawaii over there. And Kauai is a beautiful island. There's not very populated, but hey Craig, I'm doing all right. It's pretty much the same scene as yesterday here. So a lot of people were asking for shots and video from here, but it's mostly the same thing that was yesterday. They didn't do anything major that I could see here today. So, I mean, y'all can watch it as much as you want, but it's really just machinery moving around at this point. Corleone. Nope, nothing's going on with the catcher arm right now. MacMan said the crane will not fit for test flight because they need a chance to disconnect the crane after stacking. All right, great. The wind is mild today, Leah. There's a little bit of wind, but nothing compared to yesterday. Oh yeah, maybe more color tape. That's a good thing for me to check out. Thanks, Gary. We are the event. That's right. We are the event. I'm with you 100% there. It's kind of like a gathering of people. That's the big event. Let me see. Sharing of info. Let me move the tripod to get the. I'm gonna zoom up. I'm gonna pan up to get the top there of the Starship. Soon I'll be getting a new tripod. In the next by the 27th, I'll be getting a new tripod probably. I'll be able to get a new tripod. Hey Alwan, yeah, I've got no idea on that. SpaceX doesn't share the information on when they're planning to do the testing, and I'm not a psychic. Although I am psychic, I haven't been using my psychic powers to figure that out. All right. Hey Michael. Hey Andrew. I can zoom out a little bit. All right, Dan says there's a primary road closure for Starship testing on the 24th, back up 25th, 26th. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week. Yeah, I go to Amazon to buy my camera equipment, or I go to Best Buy, Greg. Probably Best Buy. That's where I got my last tripod. But this next level of equipment is going to be a step up, that's for sure. You can think of all the super chats and all the stickers and all that stuff that's happened over the last 2 months. Some of that's going to be coming through in about 10 days. So to this point, I haven't received any of that stuff. So looks like it might start happening in the next 2 weeks. So everybody's on lunch pretty much, and they should be getting back soon. Lunch should be over, let me see, about now, lunch is over, so the people will be trickling back. is kind of a good time to see what's going on here on the site. Hey, Pryor, Gary. Yeah, the crane is still attached to SN20. Yep. There's supposed to be, I think there is some volunteers to stick on the tiles. Yeah, Barry. I don't know if they, I think I'm gonna have to go through some clearance, some background checks before that happens. Yeah, so that's Starship 20, everybody. Yeah, I'm not, see, it'll be, when a lot of you ask these questions about, well, what's going on with this, what's going on with that, it'd be nice if there were like a SpaceX public relations department, and they would give us the daily updates. So, your guess is as good as mine. Hey, Jack. I guess I can get some of the other stuff to the left of the booster here, of the Starship. I'm gonna pan left, everybody. Yeah, so Michael was saying there's some rough weather out there southeast of here, and like a hurricane or whatever. So one of the thoughts is that they delayed a lot of stuff from this week because of the weather, you know. Okay, I'll say the weather, thanks. So the weather right now is partly cloudy with a temperature of 94 degrees Fahrenheit, 34 Celsius. So it's not as hot as it was yesterday. The wind's blowing from the southeast, 14 miles an hour or 23 kilometers, and the humidity is 53%. So it's drier than it normally is. It's normally around 59 degrees percent, and we got 53%. So it's very low humidity, and the wind's not as strong as usual. So maybe later this afternoon it'll get a little bit hotter and maybe a little drier. We'll see. Thanks for tuning in, everybody here. Yeah, I won. There's a good chance that's why. Not sure though. Ask Russell 96. There is an OceanCam website, oceancam.space, S-P-A-C-E. Instead of .com, it's .space, because we're looking for water out there in the solar system, and I wanna film it. It'd be great. That's what the whole OceanCam mission is, to inspire the organizations who have the transportation to bring it along on camera and take some video while they're on these moons and planets. Because rather than just writing a paper about evidence of water and stuff like that, it's going to be real nice to actually see the water, and that's going to be very inspiring for the people alive today and the generations to come. So. Hey, Thomas. Thanks for the support yesterday. That was great. Good stuff. I tell you. Yep. Thanks. Yeah, Thomas. I just went swimming, and I have drinking a lot of liquids today, so there's no room to drink more liquid. But it is hot out here, that's for sure. It's dry. It's mostly because it's dry. I think we just said it was around 53% humidity. So. But I'm not thirsty. Sorry. I'm holding up the tripod here. Yeah, Aaron. Yeah, I've no idea when the quick disconnect is going to be done. Hey, Gary. I've never taken video of that Boston Dynamics dog, but I saw somebody else's video. Yeah, when I don't smoke anything, but there is quite a bit of dust here in the air. Good for you, Spaceflight X. Lincoln, some people are saying October for the orbital flight. I'm gonna pan to the left, just get these guys off the camera. Give them a little privacy. Thanks, John. Yep, people are welcome to start their own ocean cam anywhere on the planet here, and if they're off planet, they can start it on the moon. If they're residing currently on the moon, I encourage them to start a oceancam.moon. Yeah, anyone who's inspired to take the Ocean Cam mission forward, you're welcome to, without any permission from me. You create your own website and start taking video and talking with different space organizations, or if you can do it yourself commercially on your own time with your own spaceship and starships, and go ahead. Yep. Yeah, I used to be in the wellness field, and I was one of the healthiest people alive. I still pretty much am, but hey, I won. We'll see how it all turns out. Yeah, it was, because you got to have the right substances. If you're going to be juicing every day, and if you're going to be drinking cucumber and celery juice every day, you got to have the cucumbers and the celery, and you have to have the juicer. If you're going to be eating sunflower seed sprouts, you got to sprout the sunflower seeds, and you got to wash them, and then you got to make them a little tasty. So it takes work, and I currently don't have the time to do that on my own. So yeah, I was one of the healthiest people around 2013-ish. Mr. Best, under the ocean cam, 11,000 meters. That's pretty interesting. I like that. There are a couple organizations currently live streaming from the oceans here on the Earth. On YouTube, you can go to Nautilus, and also there's another one, explore.org. They have an ocean camera in the ocean currently. Good on you, Toyota. But if you're gonna watch the best live streamer on the planet who does commentary here on YouTube at SpaceX launch site, you have arrived, and this is the best show with commentary here, live streaming from SpaceX launch site. And I'll say it again, because yesterday I said it, I'll say it again. It's not because I'm a great guy. It's not because I have great stories. It's not because I'm so knowledgeable. It's really a data-driven, objective reason, because I'm the only live streamer who does commentary here at the moment. Yeah, so if any of you want to use any of this video feed, you're welcome to. Just give a link to it. Hey, Mike. Pete 2.0. Okay, Graham says Morning. Do you have any sense in any GSC is actually working yet? Any electrical humming or tank venting? Seems like loads to do. Yes, Graham. Over the last week, there was some venting coming from one of the GSC tanks at the new tank farm to the left there by the overlaunch tank, farm. So yeah, there was some venting. So it is working a little bit on at least one of the tanks. It was very briefly when I saw some venting from over there. Thomas, yeah, thanks. And I see you here all the time too, Thomas, so appreciate the support also. Thanks. Huh. Interesting. Michael says, I have ordered the closure of Boca Chica Beach and Highway 4 for the purpose of protecting public health. That's good. When does it go into effect? What are they doing inside the tanks, Brent asks. I'm not sure. Not sure. Okay, Gary says there was venting the other night from the tank with the loudspeakers on top. Yeah, and I can show that for some of you who don't know which tank that is. I'll pan over to that tank with the loudspeakers. Zoom out, and I'll slowly pan over. I think I'm gonna have to readjust the tripod too, but we'll see. All right, it's up there on the top of the screen. Let me see here. I'll use my hand. It's right up there. Hey, Mike, I was not here for the sunrise today, but thank you. Thank you. Hydra fruit punch. I like that, Joseph. I'm here for that too. I had a pretty good berry drink this morning from a place called Metanoia Wellness Center in Brownsville. If you'd like to make your own smoothies, you can go to Walmart and buy frozen fruit. I bought a blender last week and I started making smoothies. It's the cheapest way to do it. Just buy some frozen fruit and throw it in the blender, and you got a smoothie with it. Well, you got to put some water in there too, but so that'll blend up. But yeah, for $9 you can have a couple smoothies out of that $9 frozen fruit. Hey, Spilson, thank you. Brazil loves Ocean Cam, and that's awesome. Gracias, Spilson. Barry, that's funny. Yeah, that's right. Michael says to Barry, if the beach is open, closures will have a picture of an umbrella on the beach. Oh, interesting. Toyota says they need to pressure test and static fire at some point again. Yeah, they do. Maybe next week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So there's tomorrow's road closure was canceled again, and the next road closures are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday evening next week, 5 to 11. So I will be here on site Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week from 5 to 11. Maybe earlier in the morning, and then I'll leave for lunch and come back for that evening shot. We'll see how it all turns out next week. Yeah, so Larry, the security guards interact with every vehicle that comes on site here. So that's why they go to the different trucks, and I try not to get them on camera, but it's unavoidable at some point. Yeah, it is. Lunch is finishing up here. Hey, Joey, I like your drink combination there. Good deal. He says frozen peach, milk, and frozen bananas. Yeah, if you freeze some bananas and then you put it in a blender with some water, you get like an ice cream. And if you're gonna put in some peach and milk, then that's like some flavored ice cream. Really good ice cream, Joey. Thanks. Good idea. Spaceflight X. Yep. Little Greek yogurt and protein, says Captain Pike. Good. At Toyota, they're really good people. So they've already earned, Metanoia Wellness Center has earned my respects because, or they've earned the advertising because they're the only place in town here that is like an actual wellness center. And the owner of it, Curtis and Natalie, the owners, they give me a sense of being home. So they've earned all the advertising, promotion, or mentioning that I do for them. It's really doing it for me too, because the more of you get into it, the funner it'll be if you ever visit. You know, if they do better, I have a better time too. So. Yeah, John, I'm not sure if I'll ever get a remote camera. It takes some doing, and I'd have to put down some cash and maybe rent a spot or just do what Lab Padre is doing and just put park a vehicle here and stick a camera out the top and have some solar panels. That's an option too, and just point it at the launch site. This is all public parking behind me, so that's what the Lab Padre has done. They just parked a Jeep here with a little thing coming out the top and a camera there too. Gary says, we see progress on the fueling arm and the yellow pipe, but have you seen any type of attachment point on the tower for the arm yet? No, I haven't. I did take some close-up shots today with the other camera to see if there was anything up there, attachment points. I haven't seen any. Thanks, good question. Thanks for asking that. Yeah, Vincent, we may get some, they do drop water occasionally on the road here just to slick it down. Yeah, Larry, this could easily be the set for a future James Bond movie or something. I'm gonna tilt the camera back a little bit here. Thanks, Ed Toyota. I just like to mention that, you know, NASA is not, it's a different organization than NASA Spaceflight, .com. So NASAspaceflight.com is different from NASA, you know, so I think it's just important to know that, you know. I could call my stream the United States of America, right? I could call my stream that, or I could call it California, or I could call it Brownsville, state of Brownsville, but it really wouldn't be. It would just be a different thing. Yes, John, I am testing the do not disturb today. Yep. Thank you. Yeah, so Elon did put out like a big carbon capture prize several months ago. He offered up like $100 million for various, a group of people, you know, many teams, several teams to resolve the carbon, see if there's some kind of carbon technologies or solutions for capturing carbon technology. Hey, Joseph, yeah, Apple did not call me yet to resolve the issue, but in good defense, I have been live streaming quite a bit, and maybe the issue has been temporarily resolved. I don't know if it's been resolved yet. I don't think it has been resolved, but Apple hasn't called me. But in their defense, I have been live streaming quite a bit, so. I do have the do not disturb on right now. Yeah, concentrated, thank you. 100% to you too. Hope you're having a good day and continue to have great days. The best day ever. Okay, so Barry says, what is so special about any other camera? Confused here, I mean, look, those are spaceships and boosters. Yeah, those are spaceships and boosters. Oh, yeah, well, the other camera that I have can get 125 times zoom, 125x, and this camera can get, with the camera it can go 12x, and with the video it can go 7x. So 7 times versus 125 times. That's quite a difference when you're looking at quality of information you get from a shot. Happened yesterday. I was trying to get a shot of a bullet of like a dry erase board, and yeah, I think optical zoom. Yeah, I think so. And I was trying to get a shot of a dry erase board with a lot of information on it that they have over by the orbital launch platform. Oh, to show, yeah, no reason to show LabCap's camera. That's right, that's right. Yeah, I don't photograph other people's camera equipment. It's just, for me, I feel that's going a little bit far, so I don't do that. There are things I don't shoot. I think that's really the photographer's choice, you know? But just my style is not to photograph other people's camera equipment unless they show it to me and want to point out some stuff and share it with other people, you know? Gary, thank you, Gary. Toyota says better resolution, better camera. Yeah, this hasn't happened in quite some time. Concentrated, you're right. Thank you. I don't know how long I should go on this stream, but I can stay on for a while, or it's kind of, we've covered everything. I mean, we are chatting, so that's the best part of it for me, is the chat and everything. But there's not much else I can point out, unless you all have some interesting questions. Hey Dale, thanks Dale. Go all night? I could Toyota. We can go all night if you want some time. Yeah, Dale, thank you. Yeah, Thomas. Ground truth pictures, I'm not really sure whether it's optical or digital zoom on the P1000. I've got to really learn more about that camera. Yeah, concentrated, no crowd test today, that's for sure. They would have done some type of road closure. Hey, Alan. Hey, it's Russell96. I'll check it out. Thank you. Thank you. If any of you want to share stuff with other people here, you can do it in the Discord. There's a chat in Discord, and there's also, you can always tag me on Twitter, or if you want to send stuff to everybody, you know. But yeah, if you do something to me, I will get it and check it out. Thanks. Gary says camera sensors and resolution are definitely important, but it's the actual lens that makes a difference and costs the most. Thanks. Yeah, David, I think there was some potential storms this week, but we'll see how it all turns out. Yeah, Glenn, it is dry here, but I'm good. I am good. I'm doing better than yesterday. I think I was recovering from the marathon live stream 2 days ago. when they lifted the Starship. And then I was taking care of some insurance stuff for the vehicle. Hey, Toyota, yeah, I haven't looked at any magazines and stuff for cameras, because when you have no cash, then there's really no reason to look, you know? I'd rather not think about it because the cash isn't there. Yeah, concentrated, but those thanks, I haven't received any of that money yet. That hasn't come. I haven't received any cash from any of this live streaming yet. In the last 2 months is zero, so that's all in the future to come to me. I haven't received any of those thanks yet. So thanks, though. I look forward to that. David. Space flight, that's cool. Hey, Ruel. Once a month, there's a Google. They give you they send you funds once a month. So, and this is the first time I'll receive any this month. So, that should happen in the next by the 27th, if not by Monday. Yeah, Thomas sent me a PayPal yesterday, and that is one of the best ways to get me funds. Yeah, things are good. Things are good. Hey, Shadow, I gotta go to sleep, and it's I now rent a room. So rather than roughing it like I was in the beginning, sleeping in my truck for 2 months, now I actually rented a room to sleep in. And I'm still roughing it in the room, but it's still better than what I had. Hey, Tommy. Broad truth. Yeah, I mix it up. I'll be here in the morning. I'll be here in the evening. I'll be here in the middle of the night. I like to keep people on their edge, because I just like to be here when something's happening or it's interesting. Yep. Yeah, Chris. Yep. I think so too. Chris says to everybody, if you keep up the streaming and gradually increasing subscribers, the funds should start coming in. Yep. And they have been. I've been getting direct funds over the last 2.5 months, and that's been the only way I've stayed online, you know, because when you do this full time, there's really no way you could cover your costs unless something was coming in. So yeah, I tell you, thanks. And just another reminder, this coming Monday is going to be a very special live stream. This coming Monday at 10 Eastern, 9 Central Time in the morning, and 7 a.m. Pacific Time. You'll have to convert it if you're somewhere else in the world, like India or China or Russia or Australia. But this coming Monday at Eastern Time, I think it's UTC -5 or something. Anyway, 10 a.m. Eastern Time this coming Monday, August 23rd. There's going to be a very special live stream with a doctor at NASA, and we're going to talk about oceans and water in the solar system for an unspecified period of time. So that is coming up. The live stream is scheduled here on YouTube. Kind of like a space scientist kind of thing. So, it's gonna be pretty awesome. Epic. It's gonna be epic, everybody. Sorry for my hand there. And I look forward to doing more of those type of, get more and more information. I do more collaboration. It's not so much about getting the information. I don't, you know, you could have all the information in the world, but it has to be timely, and then to be able to, it has to be, you know, useful information too. So I think we're going to get all of those things together. We're going to get timely, useful, and interesting this coming Monday. Hey, Laurie. Yeah, Ground Truth Pictures. This is my home now. I rent a room right now at a place, $600 a month rent, and it's going pretty good right now. So we'll see how it all turns out. But yeah, I am renting a place, and I've moved here 100%. I moved here in March of this year without any thoughts of staying a long time or anything. I was going to maybe go down to the Yucatan. Yeah, but if any of you have any questions about any current space missions or future missions, or maybe there was a space mission from the past that you'd like to know more about, you can post a question in the live stream that's currently open. It's scheduled here on YouTube, and you can post a question that we could maybe ask during the live stream. And also, if you have any questions or ideas about water in the solar system, on other planets or asteroids, or maybe in the Kuiper Belt, or if you'd like to know something about a certain mission or something, or if you have an idea, you can post it in either before the live stream or during it, and we'll see if we can talk about it. Yeah, okay, so sometimes the sound is muted because there may be music here. Thanks, Michael. There may be music that somebody plays, and if I let the music play here on the live stream, I'll get a copyright strike or something. And if those add up, my understanding is if I get several copyright strikes, then the whole channel is demonetized. So I don't want to lose my ability to do this and have fun doing it. And if I get too much music here and too many copyright strikes, it's game over. So it's really an important thing for me to mute when I need to, or I might have to just delete the whole show and lose my time and effort, and everybody's input be lost. So yeah, Beans, if you'd like to go live with this from Ireland, you're welcome to do that. What I say is anybody can live stream this 2 or 3 times. You can rebroadcast any of my videos for 2 or 3 times. And then after that, if you want to do more, unless you're just you can take little clips forever. You can take all the little clips you want from all the videos. But if you're going to rebroadcast the whole thing, whether it's an upload or the show, then I ask him for 30% of the monetization. But when you're being creative, I said this yesterday. Hey, Kendall, when you're being creative, there is no competition when you're being creative, because there's creativity is kind of unique and special. So if you ever want to just have a lot of fun, do something you're passionate about, and then you'll be fine. Yeah, so Gary says, have you ever gotten a copyright strike yet? Yes, on the 10,000 view video I did with like an automated software, I got a copyright strike, but there was no strike to it. It was just because the software equipment automatically generated everything, and the people who own the music didn't do anything against me. So on that 10,000 subscriber video I did with the music in it, I did get a hit, but it didn't count as a strike. So that kind of woke me up to the fact that I need to be careful. When I hit the 10,000 subscribers, I did a video, and the video actually created itself, and I just pressed publish, and yeah, I got my wake-up call there. So that means whoever owns that music is monetizing that video, but they're letting me use the music in the video. Yeah, Beans, you can start a SpaceX, but the whole copying of somebody else's name, I'm not so much into that. I think if you're being creative, you don't need to copy anyone else. You just make your own thing, and it'll be special in that way. So that's kind of what I was saying about NASA spaceflight.com. It's kind of like they were copying NASA, but that's my own opinion, and I don't know the ins and outs of what kind of deals they've worked over the years. So hey, Wador. Zex7, hello. Yeah, I do it for the experience. Yeah, that's right, TomTech. Okay, Mikey D says, Ganymede is said to have a huge ocean. Oh yeah, Mikey, that's great. If you have any more information on that, I'd love to learn more about Ganymede, or I could look it up on YouTube. Thanks. Oh, Joseph, thanks. Nice. Good. Yeah, I haven't really looked on Twitter today, but I did post a lot of shots I posted a lot of shots around 12:30 this morning, right after midnight, of shots I got during the day. I was just too tired to post them earlier in the day, but I did post them later in the evening. Hey, Martin. Yeah, Martin. And so, yeah, it's been a great journey here so far. And if you do look at the comparative YouTube channels, I have briefly looked at some of this. Well, on some of my videos, in the YouTube analytics, it'll say where the viewers are coming from, and then it'll show how many subscribers each of those channels has. So the average SpaceX channel or NASA or science channel that refers, or that where the people also watch those channels, the average minimum subscriber for those channels is around 50,000 people or so, and the max is around 1.5 million subscribers. So the comparison or comparative or similar YouTube type content channels have a lot more subscribers than what this current channel currently has. So there is easy for this to grow. As long as I keep showing up and giving it my best and being real and honest, there's no reason why this shouldn't continue to grow. So that's why I think if any of you are into space and you're interested in being here for whatever reason, maybe you're inspired about it or something. This is if you actually have a reason for being here, and you like photography, this is, I mean, if this is your passion, then come on down here, turn on your camera, and talk about it from your perspective. And because there's millions of people around here, and you could do well for yourself. I mean, it'll work. There's millions of people all around the world interested in what's going on here. And if you have it emotionally, if you're capable emotionally, and if it's interesting for you, and maybe there's some type of passion for you to do this, you should come down here. I suggest that you might do well. A lot of you might not do well. A lot of you might, even if you have the best conditions, a lot of people will mess something up. So, but if it's right for you at this time in your life, you should maybe consider coming down here and seeing what opportunities are here for you, whether it's video or something else in the environment. Yeah, I tell you, I am a pretty unique individual. I've gone through a lot of stuff, and so this wasn't my first spot to come, but maybe for somebody else, their life mission doesn't have to be like my life mission, or their life prior experience doesn't need to have all the experience that I've had, and because I have a tremendous amount of experience in a variety of ways. So everybody's got their own story, and mine is a good spot for me right now in my life. So maybe it'd be good for somebody else. Yeah, Dekenan. So I considered moving for 5 years. Dekenan 69. Yeah, I actually listed my house for sale a couple of years in a row, and I never ended up selling it. I had some offers, but I did this year after like 5 years of thinking about it. So this is the right time for me to move on and do the next step of my journey. So wind coming up here. We got some wind. Okay, I'm trying to do the chat and do the wind thing. Let's see. Okay, I put the umbrella down. I'm gonna set the tripod up. All right. Hey Thomas, that's amazing. Wow. 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 See you again, Thomas. Thank you for the support. Eric, bonjour. Yeah, I tell you, I think I might have sailed with Ulysses, but in my worldview, I don't want to go into that, but yeah, if you look at some of my other chats where I've talked about my worldview, that would be a definite with Ulysses. Hey Frank, you know, you can't walk an inch here on Earth without killing something. There's microbes and bacteria everywhere, so that's part of what I'm. If you go to Africa, or you got to look at. There's so many different angles that we could go, Frank, with that. You know, a lot of people don't want to kill anything, but just by breathing, you're killing the bacteria in the air. So, you know, or by eating, you're killing what it is that you eat. So, I don't want to go into that. That's a open can of worms there, Frank. I hear what you're saying, though. And Alfiado, thanks, Alfiado, again. I've seen you here before. Appreciate the support, Alfiado, 100%. Maybe if I set up I used to have a chair underneath the tripod here and it would keep it upright. I haven't been setting it up, but I do have it. I could always do that. Yeah, I am Greek too. Thanks, Jada. ARL. Hey, I can pan around and do a little better shot here with the camera. I will get to some of these chats that I missed. Sorry, everybody. Hey, I'll tell you this. So since you mentioned it again, I'll tell you that I believe that we're all connected, and at the most subtle level, we're all the same individual. There's only one being in the whole universe, and we are it. So you're 100% correct there, but I think we are all the same individual. So that's that. Elon's Tiki Bar. Widura. William, yep. Okay, so Sumatra, yeah, I wanted to get back to this. With Sumatra was saying, how does the dust affect your lungs? Well, apparently the diesel fuel and the gasoline and all these trucks have all the gasoline and the diesel and the... so I believe what I've been told is that there's a lot of silicates, like sand particles and stuff in the air and stuff. There's a lot of stuff here from the diesel trucks and everything. So to be here right at the main gate, breathing in all this dust and everything, it's really not the best thing to be doing. So, for what it's worth, that's the answer to your question. Hey, Ground Truth Pictures. I've never heard of squinchers, but if you have a link you can send me, that'd be great. I did see the short video that you put out, the short film, and I think you did. Otherwise, it was somebody else. I have to put on my glasses, man. Yeah, the dust glasses here, construction glasses. Getting too much dust here. Jan Pogieman, he's asking about the type of steel, 3.6 millimeters. Is it different? I'm not sure. Yeah, Dekinan, you're correct about the effect on the lungs. Yep. An air-conditioned PPR space helmet for Paul. I am 100% for that, H-boy. I would be able to do a much more effective job. Maybe a little visor with all the questions with the chat on the visor. That would be very appropriate. Yeah, Toyota. Yep. I believe there's a good chance I'll die from my lungs killing me. I believe that's highly possible. Of all the things you could die from, I think that's probably one of the top ways to die. Yeah, so if you ever wanted to do better with your body, there is a Hindu practice in India where you can drink cow milk for like 60 to 90 days in the morning with a few herbs and stuff, and you can kind of regenerate your body. So they have a tradition of that in India over thousands of years. So if anyone really wants to improve their body, they can maybe go to India and chat with them and see how it's done. I don't know. It's just secondhand. I'm hearing about it, and I'm not too knowledgeable when it comes to health, so you should talk with your doctor. But there is some type of practice in India. They call it Kaya Kalpa with a K, Kaya Kalpa. And over in India, they get a bunch of funny ways of healing the body, and that is one of them, Kaya Kalpa. Hey, 3DH, nice to see you here. What I like is when there are people come here and they make comments like that, and then they say, they don't like it, but then they stay. So that's kind of funny when that happens. The only problem is I am correct in what I've been saying, so they just show their intelligence when that happens. What's going up halfway up the tower? There's some flooring on the tower. I do have a bachelor's in holistic wellness, so I have spent a few moments on learning how to be healthier. Yeah, Michael, call it what you like, but quantum is actually a new term, but yeah, it refers to the same thing that the Hindus and the Chinese and the Africans, everybody's been talking about the same thing with just different names. Hey, the Finchy, over the last couple days, you haven't missed much, except they did put the Starship on the Pad B. That would be the only thing you possibly have missed over the last couple days. Stuart says, I believe I've seen a fresh air filtered helmet. Oh, that's nice. In one of the greenhouse catalogs. Cool. I like that. I like that a lot, Stuart Ski. Yeah, share it on Twitter or send me a direct link to it or whatever. Hey, Patrick. Yeah, they haven't progressed too far on the tiles, Jan. Yeah, silicosis, that's what it's called, Prince Guy 01. Fibrosis of the lungs, yep. That's what I've been talking about. Yeah, so the average life expectancy for the average human is not that exciting, but there are people who do apply certain, just like in India, like in the U.S. and other areas of the world, they're depleting their soil, and the people aren't that healthy when it comes to food. So, as long as people think they can eat anything, then they're going to be exposed to the common average human problems. But when you realize that it's not healthy to eat anything, then you learn that there are better things to eat than other things. And as long as you're just eating anything, as long as you say, oh, I eat anything, well, then you're going to be exposed to the common average human problems. But if you want to live a long time, then you can't eat anything. You really just can't eat anything. So that's kind of a disconnect there when it comes to wellness and choice of lifestyle. You know, if you want to have certain benefits, you can't just do anything. You know. So. Yeah, FW. I just explained that, FW. You can go back in the chat here and listen to what I said over the last 30 seconds. There's your answer. Yeah, Night 2000 says a giant tortoise can live about 200 years. Yep. Okay, can I zoom in on the gray lattice boom for the catch arm? Lattice boom, gray lattice boom for the catch arm. Yeah, I can do that. That sounds interesting. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go to the catch arm there on the left. Okay, the lattice boom is, what I'm thinking you're saying is the, kind of that staircase thing is what I'm understanding for the catch arm. Because this black structure is a catch arm. Look above the white truck. Oh, over there. Yeah, that is just part of the crane is what I'll pan to the right here. Above the white truck is, I think that's part of the, you think that's something for the black structure? That would be different if it is. Do you think that lattice structure there is for the catch arm? Okay, it's not for the crane. Thanks, crane man. Awesome. Catch arm, good deal. Well, then that's a good find. That is a good find. I can get some shots of that. And yeah, this there's a yellow crane that's holding up that structure also. So it is currently connected to the, I'll zoom out and then zoom in so you can get a better shot of, see that better shot. So behind the white truck there in the center of the screen is that lattice thing. Behind the black frame is the other lattice. Okay. I see it's like they form a V shape, two lattices. Cool. Good find, everybody. William. Happy Thursday, Brian. Okay, and probably the most important piece of information of the hour is coming from Barry W. He says he agrees that he believes that pineapple does not belong on a pizza. So in the future, if anyone's watching this in the year 2050, on a Wednesday evening, and you're thinking about getting a pizza, no pineapple, says Barry. Barry W says no pineapple. This was recorded August 19th, 2021 at 1:24 in the afternoon on a Thursday here at SpaceX launch site. Thank you very much. Although this is very similar to the Declaration of Independence of the United States, where all the founding fathers of the United States came together and agreed on something, there does appear to be disagreement in the ranks as far as whether pineapple belongs on a pizza. Yeah, Richard, I think you have something there. Maybe I could do a baking show in front of Starbase, baking pineapple pizza. Yeah, I might have to make smoothies and juices instead, but I appreciate that. I like the thought there. You know, cooking shows do get a lot of viewers. Okay, George says, those steel cables on the left of the tower, are they from the tower? To the left of the tower, steel cables. Those are from the con crane. That's from the crane on the right crane on the right. Yeah, it's not attached to the tower. Yeah. I can pan up for that shot. I'll show you that those cables are from the crane and not the con. That they are from the crane and not the tower. So I'm going to pan up. Sometimes when I do this, we lose reception, but I'm going to go for it anyway. I'll show you where those things are coming from. Those cables. We're looking at the cables to the left of the tower. That was kind of a quick view of the cables. Yeah, Jan Pogge, man. I did get some shots and I put them on Twitter of the base of the tower. And you could see at the base many new pipes and other structures. So yeah, so this does kind of look like a crane graveyard, but these are all new items here. This is all freshly minted construction. Yeah, so Jan, I would say that per piping on the tower, it's just, there's so much now that I would have to number each piece of piping to notice if there was anything new added. There's just so much piping on the tower. Okay, and those of you who are into chemistry is a very interesting topic and subject, and it's interesting. It's very interesting. So, anyway, Green Sky 01 has left a gem here in the chat about the chemical apple and pineapple. They have a similar molecular structure for their scents, except pineapple has just one additional methyl. Now that's very interesting, Green Sky. I would love to see that chemical structure. Pretty interesting. I'm sure the... what else? What am I sure about? Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot more difference there, but that's a good start. One extra methyl. Okay, I'm going to end the stream here because it's going to be time to drink some water. We're over the 1 hour point here, and I will have to step in front of the camera here and say hello, show my face. I'm the best live streamer with commentary here at SpaceX Starbase launch site. S Mamakos, Oshicam. And because at this point in time, right here today, I'm the only live streamer. All right, just had to say that on camera. So it's 100% confirmed from my... Yep, anyway, it's the truth be said, and it's the best audience for sure. Yeah, we make it all together, we do it together. Mark, gracias para the support. Thanks for the support. Nice teeth too, huh? Thanks. For the popcorn. Thanks, Mark. Thank you. I do like some popcorn occasionally. All right, everybody. Any other questions or anything I should know about? Yeah, I'll do some dedusting now. Thanks, Walk Dog. Yep. I got you. All right, we'll be back soon, everybody. See you later. Yeah, good deal. Have a good day, you guys and ladies, gals and guys, all you. Peace out to you, and have a good day, whether you're watching this now or in the future at some point. Maybe you're on another planet looking at the water in the, on the moon that you just landed on, or you've been there vacationing for a little while, and you want to say thank you, Paul. If you just send out the vibrations, I will receive the vibrations. So if any of you are watching this on another moon in a different world at a different year, maybe it's another year, well, good on you, and take care. See you later at some point in time, somewhere in some dimension here or in the universe. Take care. Thanks, everybody. Mahalo. Mabuhay.